Right, it is time to bring on my next guest. Now, she was to be on with James Franco, but unfortunately he's been taken ill. But we're delighted we can still welcome his co-star in the new film Oz, the Great and Powerful. She's totally dench. Please welcome Mila Kunis!
Sorry, I'm not James.
Oh, no, we're glad you're Mila.
This is so lovely.
How was your premiere?
I don't know what's happening right now.
Oh.
But I think it's great, yeah.
Did you do the red carpet?
Yeah, I did that, and then I just appeared here.
Yay!
It's
in your Oz-themed earrings.
I know, I think we forgot to take this off.
No, they're lovely.
Thank you.
And now, listen, seriously, how is James? I mean, he'll live.
He's fine.
Is it man flu?
Yeah, it's man.
Did he make the red carpet?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he did? Mm-hmm. Did he have a map of India on the back of his trousers? No, it happened to me on a bus in Turkey. It was awful. We'll stop talking about James, but the only thing I do want to say about James is the props department are very upset he's not here. Because we were going to do it, we had this little...
Was there a gag?
Yeah, about 127 hours.
Do you want me to participate?
Well, no. You see, I happen to be wearing this jacket, so the costume department spent hours making this fake jacket, you see, that I would be wearing, and then the arm rips off with the guts and everything.
Well, do you want to act it out? I'll help you. I'll be
late.
James.
You know, missing you, James. Get well soon. Anyway, no, we're very sorry he's ill, but thrilled that you are here. Now, you've just come... Is it Russia? You've just been in Russia doing the tour?
Yeah, 6 hours ago.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very fast.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
you must... Because you speak Russian, don't you?
I do.
Is it one of those good things where people don't know you speak Russian?
Yeah, it is sometimes. It's pretty nice when, like, the driver has no idea that you actually understand everything that he's saying about you. It's never really nice things anyways, so you kind of wait till the end of the drive to call him out on it. But, yeah, it actually has its benefits. I did learn the first time I did press in Russia how truly different the translation is. Like, people don't always translate the right way. Because I mean, my co-stars still get translations in their ears. It's never right. It was my first time. I was going, huh, it's interesting.
Do they kind of bland out the questions?
Yeah. It's like an interpretation of the question. And sometimes it's worse and sometimes it's better, which is why it's always like a different answer at times. Yeah, it's weird.
But now, you were just a little girl when you left. It was the Ukraine you were born in.
Yeah, I was born in Chernovtsi, Ukraine. Big town, huge. And, have you heard of it? Weird.
You're huge there. You're huge there.
Huge. You're dench. Yeah. That was just such a cheap shot to get a pause.
It worked. Okay. We've been doing it for an hour. Everything's been done.
But yeah, I came in '91.
Presumably, it would have been very easy just to lose the language living in the States.
Yeah. Mom, yeah, but I speak Russian with my grandparents.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my parents.
So still at home you would speak Russian?
Yeah.
Because it's quite a...
Oh, God, it is.
Yes.
So, I didn't realize that until it was pointed out to me. But apparently it's a slightly harsh language, which to me sounds very romantic. I mean, I think it's a great language, but I've been told it sounds like Klingon. Like, I'll talk to my dad, and he'll call and be like, how are you? And I'm like, I'm great. He's like, I miss you. And I'm like, I miss you too. How's Mommy? He's like, Mommy's great. But apparently, to most people, it sounds like... To me, it's just a lot of expression and passion. But, yeah, it's a very... language.
Oh, it's so weird. I'm being slightly distracted because while you're talking, I mean, this must happen all the time, but I'm just hearing Meg from Family Guy, which does that happen a lot?
Yeah.
Poor
Meg. Poor Meg.
Meg gets such a hard time.
I do get, the one thing that I get the most of is shut up Meg on the street. Like, all the time. I will walk down the street and be like, shut up Meg.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, you're here to talk about your movie. Oz the Great and Powerful.
Yeah.
This took nerve, because you're kind of messing with our dreams. You know, it's...
I know.
It's the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Were you nervous?
Oh, God, yeah. I mean, I wasn't. Here's the thing. Yeah, no, I was. I really did not... I can't lie. I was pretty scared that I was going to screw this up for a lot of people. And the character turns out to be so iconic, right? So the end result of the character that I played is very iconic. And I would never want to reenact it or recreate it or even interpret it in any form, because you can't. You would fail. And so with this film, it's very much an origin story. And so once you kind of ground the character in as much reality as you can, it made it a little more rational, I guess. But God, it was incredibly frightening.
And what's weird is there are so many of these L. Frank Baum books.
14, I think, are.
So is this book 1?
Yeah, technically.
And Wizard of Oz was just book 2 of 14?
Oh,
only
no,
book 2,
it
I
wasn't
think.
even 2. It's the return. I mean, there's so many. Wizard of Oz is kind of like a compilation of... There's other witches.
Was
I mean,
the
there's-
Wiz part of that collection? Do you remember the Wiz?
No,
Oh,
Jude.
God, yeah.
No, it was not.
I love the Wiz.
That was a theatre musical. No, because Jude, but you've kind of done this, because you remade really iconic things. Like,
Oh, God.
Well, no, like Alfie and Sleuth, and then a Sherlock Holmes reboot. I mean, that's quite fearless. No?
Yeah.
But, all right, is that one of those things? Do you
Some
kind of
say
think...
foolhardy.
Yeah, a little bit.
But it's gone well.
It's gone all right.
Yeah, Sherlock Holmes is...
Holmes is so popular, though, as a story, isn't it?
Yeah.
Extraordinary. They modernise it, and they set it in New York. I mean, there are so many versions.
Yeah.
But, you know, I think if something works... Look at, you know, Shakespeare. I mean, we've been doing his plays for hundreds of years because they're really good. And if a story's good, or the characters or a relationship's interesting, then I guess there's always a desire to see more, or a new interpretation.
Because, and I suppose, Judy, in terms of coming into Bond, because when you started as M, it was quite shocking.
It was quite shocking. And it was Bernard Lee, originally, who was a great hero of mine.
Yeah.
But I don't think I realised that it actually was quite a responsibility, that suddenly it should be cast as a woman. I didn't realise that as I was doing it, otherwise I'd never have taken it on.
And did you kind of do a passing the mantle on to Ray Fiennes?
Certainly not.
Job
I
stealer!
get into the back. The next Bond film, I get into the back and give him the red card.
We know it's about going, boo! Not done. Well, listen, Oz the Great and Powerful opens on the 8th of March, and we have a clip, and this is James as the Oz has just arrived in the land of Oz, and he's...
Is this the fire?
The fire scene.
Oh, that's right. He arrives, my character greets him. She believes that he's the wizard, like there's a prophecy and it just came true and he fell from the sky. I play the youngest out of the 3 witches. She's very naive, very young, and very much so believes in the good in people. And so this is their first true interaction with one another, after he saves her life.
Excellent.
Thanks.
Yeah, that was really good.
So, this wicked witch, just how wicked is she?
Well, she's as wicked as they come. She poisoned her own father.
Pretty wicked.
He was a king and a wizard like you. But she wanted the throne all to herself. Poor man. But my sister chased her away from the Emerald City. I can't wait for her to meet you. She was starting to doubt you'd ever come, but now she'll see. And you're going to fix everything.
Yeah.
Had he never seen hair before? He didn't seem astonished. Go, oh, it's hair on her head!
Exactly what it looks like.
Oh, dear. Now, many sex people have sat on our sofa over the years. But Jude, I happen to know who you think is the sexiest actress in the world. Because you told one of our researchers on the phone.
You're going to embarrass me now.
Go on, tell us.
Well, I think Dame Judi Dench is
Yeah.
possibly the sexiest.
He's maybe really embarrassed. He's blushing. Don't worry, Mila, we're getting to you. No, but Jude knows what he's talking about because he was voted sexiest man alive.
Oh, dear.
You were?
Do you know, a friend of mine...
There you are.
A friend of mine... Oh, no. A friend of mine took that cover. That's when I'm about 13 there. A friend of mine took that and had it printed on a toilet seat. And it's now in our toilet. Shows you what he thought of me.
That's very... But is it in your toilet?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. That's good.
Functions. James is using it at the moment.
But, sexiest man alive.
Oh, no, what now?
No.
Do I get an arm?
I'll spare your blushes, spare your
Oh,
blushes.
my.
Oh.
Sexiest woman alive. It's the magazine.
Why do we do this first?
I don't know.
No, but why are you smelling your finger to prove it? It's just... I am so sexy.
I can't tell you.
I liked it a lot. But I think, and this is great, so you look at Mila on the cover of that magazine, but when you were in high school, isn't this true, that, like, you struggled to get dates when you were in high school? Or no?
I wouldn't go that far.
They love me.
Fine.
Wasn't there a teacher who kind of had to bully her son into asking you out?
Oh, God, Mike's gonna hate the story. I went to public school, like a normal school, but I also had a studio teacher on set. And she made her son, Michael Resnick, take me to, like, a spring formal, because I never went to school dance, and I always wanted to, and I think I was, like, a senior at the time. And I was like, I want to go to a dance. And I was like, come on, take me. And he was like, no. And I was like, come on, take me. He's like, no. Like, literally. And I was like, all right, you're taking me. Like, we're done. Like, you have to do this. So she made her son take me.
What's his name? Michael?
Michael Resnick.
Michael, you must hate yourself now.
He was great. He's like a musician. He went to NYU. Like, he's fine.
Yeah, but he's not dating you. Because now, I do think it's interesting, because Dame Eileen Atkins tells a story about how Colin Farrell came knocking on her hotel room one night. Do you know this story? Have you heard her tell it?
I do.
Yes. So I just wonder, has it happened to you?
No.
Really?
No, nobody's come knocking on my door. But I hang around waiting.
Well, listen, it'd be lovely talking to you.